USH deal, Brian Custer. And Ndamukong Suh has already had a storied career. Began in 2010, drafted second overall after Sam Bradford. That was a minute ago. Wow. He went on to win Defensive Rookie of the Year with the Detroit Lions and spent 5 years there, 5 in Detroit, 3 with Miami, during which he was elected to 5 Pro Bowls and 3 All-Pro teams across 12 seasons in the league. So far, he started all but 2 regular season games. Durable for sure. How about 2020? It all came together with the Buccaneers, and Ndamukong got to lift that Lombardi trophy after beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Recorded a sack and a half in that game as the Buccaneers won, of course, 31-9, and he got to celebrate on the field. His beautiful wife, and now you get to celebrate in here with us. Let's go back to 2020. You want to? No. We're going forward now.
2020
Hello.
It was a little rough, but it was a good time as well.
Great to have Ndamukong Suh here on the Noon Sportscenter. Thank you for coming in. 5-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle who's also a free agent. And I'm sorry, but hey, that Twitter thing, you've been having fun on it. So let's just talk about that right off the bat here. Yesterday, Adam Schefter tweeted your quote from NFL Live, right, saying, "It looks like the Bucs are out of the picture." That's what you said. And then, of course, Suh did say that you'd like to continue playing. And then what'd you do? You retweeted it. Raiders could be fun. That was today. That was just this morning. So there's been a lot of talk, funny though, about you with the Raiders for a long time, and your retweet was hard to miss. Yeah. You guys are smart. That was intentional. So are you and your representatives in any talks right now with Las Vegas?
There's always talks. I've been going on for a little bit, and I always have interest. And Las Vegas is a great city. I've spent a lot of time there. But the Raiders, I've actually been courted by them in the past free agencies. So the team that I've always had an eye on, and they got some great talent. Mason Crosby and a handful of other guys. It'd be very interesting to see about an opportunity there.
So you're talking as we speak with the Raiders?
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. I'm not going to give any secrets out.
Why would it be fun to go there? That was your word.
Yeah, fun. Close to home. It's a quick flight from Portland, Oregon, where I born and raised and train every day in the off season at Nike's headquarters. So family could get there close, and then obviously just an opportunity to win. I got a great quarterback and some different pieces, and I think I could add value and help them get over the hump.
How quickly do you expect a decision to be made?
I really haven't put a timetable on it. You could look at the beginning of camp, you could look at the end of the camp. You just never know. I think when the time is right, the decision will be made, and we'll move on from there.
But there's definitely a want at 35.
35.
Now?
I maybe be old in football years, but I've got plenty of juice left, and I've had a lot of excitement and looking forward to an opportunity and going from there.
Yeah, you've spent the last 3 seasons in Tampa, and it's interesting. I mean, you got that ring. How difficult has it been for you to kind of put that in a box and say, okay, that part is over and it's time to move on?
I wouldn't say it's been difficult. I mean, I'm always challenging myself each and every single day, whether it's off the field in business, whether it's on the field, trying to stay in shape, and then obviously continue to help other young guys get better, with whether that's my training mates or old teammates that are still in Tampa. So for me, it's always an evolving opportunity as I continue to grow as a young man.
I want to talk about the most important thing in your life.
Yeah.
I mean, we know you like football, but it's those babies.
Yes.
And happy Father's Day, belated, by the way.
Thank you.
And I like what you tweeted out there the other day on Father's Day, and that was 2-time Father's Day champion. We like that, and that stays forever, right? You and your beautiful wife, Katya, have 15-month-old twin boys, Kingston and Kari, and your Instagram is all about those boys.
It's all about the family and those little guys.
By the way, little?
They're not little.
At 15 months?
15 months, 30-plus pounds, 3T clothing. I'm going to have to keep working for much longer. So
oh my gosh.
They are very, very big.
30-plus pounds. That is 100% your fault.
Yes.
What is a day in the life at home with them?
Usually up around 5, work out, and by the time I get home, they're up and ready to go have a ton of fun, whether it's in the backyard or going for walks. They're a ton of joyful, happy kids. So I'm super, super blessed when it comes to having those kids and really just being able to be a great father to them.
Whose personality do they have? Because that picture right there was really flattering to you.
I would say they have a combination of both me and my wife. I would say Kari favors my wife a little bit more, Kingston more so myself, but it depends on what mood they're in and how they're feeling. Different sides of it come out in them, and it's interesting and evolving to see how they grow up.
Oh, yeah, every single day, right? So keep that Instagram going. It's obviously you learn so much about yourself as a person when you become a father. On the football field, from Detroit to Miami to the Rams for a year, which some people forget about, and then to Tampa for the last couple. I mean, you've seen the highest of highs, you've seen the lowest of lows. You've really experienced it all. What have you learned about yourself as a player over the last 12 years?
I think over the last 12 years, I've grown up throughout this league, and I've had, as you mentioned, great times and some rough times. But as a young man, I've never been able to say, this game is going to define me. I've always been more passionate about being more successful off the field than I was on the field. And so that's something that continues to drive me. One, that's why I got my engineering degree out of the University of Nebraska, and I want to make sure I use that. I got a development company I want to continue to grow and see flourish, and then obviously help the African-American community back in Portland.
From Aaron Donald to Tom Brady, I mean, you have played amongst some all-time greats.
Yep.
Is there one, and maybe it's those guys, maybe it's others, that you've really learned some special things from, maybe non-football related, that you can share?
I would say there's two guys that I've enjoyed being around the most in the locker room. One's Kyle Vanden Bosch, young guy, or old guy now, but young in my early days at Detroit. He really helped me become a professional in the game. And then really another Nebraska great, just showed me the ropes. And then another guy that's younger than me, named Will Golston at the Tampa Bay Bucks. He really showed me the way to how to be a father and play football. And we talked about it. He said, man, you're going to change once you have these kids. And he was 100% right.
That's an interesting way of putting it, father and football, and how that all relates. Finally, again, you said it, you're an old man, 35. By the way, if you're old, then I'm like dead, so it's all good. 35 years old, signing with your 5th NFL team at some point soon. You've got the Pro Bowl selections, you've got the All-Pro, you've got the ring.
Yeah.
What more do you want to accomplish?
I think the ultimate goal is to win another championship.
You want more?
For sure. And then obviously get to Canton. That's most important. Continue to build that resume, have that respect, and have people say, wow, you really deserve to go and have that yellow jacket. Is
this a thing in the future? I mean, the cameras, the lights. I'm here.
I'm enjoying it. It's obviously great to have people like you to work with, and potentially as well as Keyshawn and whatnot. So I'm excited for the opportunities that potentially be at hand, and there's been some good conversations, to say the least.
You know, if you're out there with Keyshawn and those guys, I mean, you got to have a take.
Oh, yeah.
You got to bring it. And see, this is the soft teddy bear side of Ndamukong Suh. We all know the other side, too. Yeah. But when the cameras come on, if you're with those guys.
No, I'm not afraid by any means to give my honest opinion. And that's the most important thing. Being honest and being able to give a valid opinion that people can respect is what's best.
You have always been honest and always been such a pleasure to cover from afar. So congrats on everything so far. We look forward to the Raiders. I mean, whatever team that you end up with.
No question.
Thanks for hanging out, Ndamukong.
Thank you.